Great drunken weekends, man.
All right, summer's here,
Oh, boy. COVID-19? That thing's still hanging around you. I don't think it was made in China. I don't. You know why? Because nothing ever made in China lasted this long. I'm serious, right? I mean, when's the last time you saw something made in China that lasts this long? Look, I got a couple of props to show you. Look at this hammer, look. The claw broke after 2 swings. Made in China. Either that, or that guy's head was really friggin' hard. One more I got for you. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. That's what she said. Look at that screwdriver, 2 turns bent. Made in China. Look, this one's the real kicker. Look, wait, gotta show you this. There, condoms. Look, 2 seconds in, made in China, broke. Cost me $238,000 in child support. Yeah, I should have got the Trojan. Made in America, but too big. COVID-19 has been very stressful, right? I mean, look at my face. I just turned 30. It's crazy. I mean, stressful. This is actually from a stressful life. Very stressful life. I'm an original, well, I should say, I'm not an original millennial. I don't Snapchat. I don't Instagram. But if you want to party, I will snort a gram. I'm an original Brooklynite. I am so old school that I have an Uncle Anthony who's 95 years old that they call the butcher. Okay? He's in prison now. He, quote, sold insurance. He called it, I gotta take care of his wife, my 92-year-old Aunt Toots. Anybody got an Aunt Toots? That's how old I am, I got an Aunt Toots. Okay? Right? He's like, calls up on the phone, he's got the tracheotomy, he's like, hey Joe, thanks for taking care of my wife. I know she's a pain in the ass. Why do you think I pleaded guilty this time? I gotta take her shopping, you know. I mean, like a couple of weeks ago, she wanted to go get a mattress. She said, come on, I want to go buy a new mattress. I'm like, a new mattress? We should be looking for coffins. Yeah. Ho ho! Crazy, yeah, Brooklyn. I grew up in Brooklyn. Everybody had nicknames for me, crazy. Like I got a name of Maria, we used to call her Butter. Because she spread easy. It's terrible, right? You think that's bad? They called one of my sisters Rooster. Yeah, because any cock will do. That's unbelievable. My sister called it a rooster like that. Everybody called me Joey Z. The Z is Zoloft. I have PTCC. Has anybody even heard of that? Post-traumatic crappy childhood. I did a very crappy childhood. Traumatic. Look at her, she's crying over there for me. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much. I grew up with 8 sisters. Yeah, tell me about it. Very confusing. And bloody. Yeah, terrible, right? Oh, so confusing. The first 10 years of my life, I sat down to pee. I mean, who knew? I mean, I'm just watching them, you know? I didn't even know they made boys' underwear, okay? Until I went to gym class. I'm looking at my friend Paulie, I'm like, Paulie, you know you have a hole in the front of your panties there? It's traumatic. I also had a stepmom. Stepmom. Where'd they come up with that name? Huh? Why don't you just say what you're really doing there? Just stepping in and fucking my father. Yeah. And my father was no help either, let me tell you something. I remember the first time I asked him for advice. He said, put some air in your balls and be a man. I was like, I'm only 8, Dad. And my dad was like a mean dad. He was like a real dad. He wasn't like your dad today where he like wants to be your best friend. Like you're dressed together when you go to the ball game now. Like dad's wearing a little uniform and your little junior Johnny is wearing his little uniform. They both got gloves. No, my dad was like a dad. My dad used to roller derby. Okay, like back in the 60s and 70s. I don't know if anybody here is that old. All right? But they used to like rough roller derby. Like one time my dad came home, right? And I ran to the door like, Daddy's home, Daddy's home. And he clotheslined me like this. Yeah, no shit. And I'm on the ground choking like, and my dad looks down and he goes, that's what you get, son. Don't trust anybody. And I was like, wow, what a life lesson. Huh? I'm lucky though, I didn't have just my parents to rely on. I had a lot of drugs and alcohol. I did, I'm not kidding you. I love doing drugs too. I really did. Especially that cocaine and crack. That was like my favorite. I love the whole process of cooking the cocaine. You know, because I'm Italian. You know, it's like 3 parts cocaine, 2 parts baking soda, 3 parts water, you put it on the stove, it's like, woo, look at that. Oh, what a beautiful rock. Yeah, you proceed to smoke it like, woo. Yeah, I'm gonna be 60 years old this year. Yeah, thanks. I can't believe it, I ain't done. From all the cocaine and crack. And I'm not married. Yeah. I'm not married. Go figure that, huh? What's the process of even asking out a woman? How do I even act? Do I still kiss her goodnight? Do I go down? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I got all these crazy websites now. They got this one crazy website for people over 50. It's called outtime.com. I'm looking at these profiles. It's more like outoftime.com. Yeah, this one woman, 66 years old. She's looking for love. I don't think she's looking for love. I think she's looking for somebody to help her out of the bathtub and then rub Bengay on her back. This other lady, 78 years old, she's seeking a life partner. Life partner! You should be seeking life support at 78 years old. Anyway, you look on it, everybody's looking for 10s on the dating website. Ooh, everybody's looking for a 10. There are no 10s on the dating website, okay? You want to marry a 10? It's like, look, you're a 5, there's your 10, okay? It's not going to get any better than that. I was in a relationship for like 7 years, though. I mean, it's a good run, 7 years. Some of my friends weren't even married for 7 years. You know, it was a prison commitment, but you know, no. I was in a relationship for 7 years. She was Italian, a little crazy Italian. And people were like, oh, you just got the 7-year itch. No. I got the itch around 4.5 years. But I was afraid to leave her because she owns a gun. Yeah, I was scared to leave her. She owns a gun. All right, I gotta tell you this couple of little crazy, funny little stories before I go, all right? I was making out with this woman a while back, right? We were really making out well. Because that's what I could do. And she pulls back. And I go, is everything okay? She's like, you're a really good kisser. I go, I got 8 sisters. How about some cunnilingus now? You guys were so awesome. You want to catch me? Go to my website, thetinytenor.com. Thank you very much.